my record light to come on, and there it did. It took a minute. It was like on this pause thing. So we're going to straighten up this wild and crazy hair this morning before I head out. The humidity's kind of gotten a hold of it. Oops. Oh well. It's Wonderful Wednesday, and it's June 13th, and it's a little past 6:15 in the morning. So yeah, I'm a little bit earlier today than I was yesterday. Okay, a lot earlier. Been an interesting morning. It's been a power morning. It's been one of those get her done days already, and still have a lot to do. So I'm excited about this Wednesday. It's why I wanted to come on here early. We're taking our power back, and I highly recommend you do the same. By saying that, what I mean is let nothing and no one rob you of your peace. Regardless of what's going on the wonderful world of social media, with all the backstabbing and the nastiness and degrading comments and rudeness that people put out there, step away from the computer. It's one of the things I got told very, very clearly when I got lightning headaches the other day. And it's just like, you know what? You need to step away from it. Those barbs enter into your space. Make sure you're cleansing and clearing your space all the time. When people think negative, talk negative, act negative, it spins around the world, it spins around the universe, and comes right back. So cleanse your space, protect yourself, shield yourself, set your boundaries, and let nothing and no one rob you of your peace. It is not worth it. Makes you vulnerable. It makes you weak. It makes you detached from life in many, many ways. And that is not what we're here for. We are here to help and to support one another with love, with light, with as much peace and positivity as we can. So that being said, I'm going to use, can you guess? I bet you can. You betcha. Archangel Power Tarot deck created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine and published by Hay House. I'm very excited for my event coming up. It's 10 days away. It's on the 23rd, a week from this Saturday. We are going to be doing a group gallery reading, 2 shows. Next time I do it, I may just switch it to 1, but right now 2 shows. And one at 5 o'clock and one at 7 o'clock here locally. If you're local, I sincerely invite you to come. It is going to be an intimate group, no more than 35 people, although you could stretch it to 40, but certainly no more than that. And seats are going quickly, so I'm kind of glad to hear that and see that happening. It's fun. It's $25 in advance and $30 at the door. $30 at the door, I have to say carefully, because if it sells out, I don't have room, and I don't want to turn people away. So I would rather everyone buy their tickets in advance so that I can mark, the event sold out or whatever the case might be. Because I don't want 10 people showing up at the door and then there's no chairs, That would be very sad. Alrighty, so I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and yes, it's decaffeinated. The tea was killing me, so I had to switch back to decaffeinated coffee. Too much caffeine in tea. And we have put this into prayer. And I got told to stop shuffling. So let's see what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, and our amazing angels, loved ones, and guides have to say for us on this Powerful Wednesday. And I meant powerful, F-U-L-L. Fill up your space with power, darlings. Don't let your fears take over. Remember, fear is an acronym for false evidence appearing real. You need to realize that what you're afraid of does not exist. As a child of God, you can accomplish anything. When you seek His divine guidance and take action upon it, you can literally conquer anything, including those irrational fears. And yes, I know they don't appear irrational to you. And I get that. So many people are afraid of so many things. They're afraid of the dark. They're afraid of people. Sometimes they're even afraid of themselves. They worry and place all of that anxiety and then it gets smothering. It's very sad. And I know mothers have that for the children. Fathers do too. And our children cause us endless worry. We have to realize that that's not something we can control in the fact of what we're worrying about. 9 times out of 10, you'll find that the worry was unfounded. Alrighty, we have a 4-card read. Nice, sweet, and short. First card, and of course, I love this when it happens. I really do. First card, woo! Peace card. That's going to drive me nuts. And there you go. And that is truly release the worry, release the fear, release the past, release the baggage that you were forced to bring forward into the present moment because the fear was overwhelming and it sits around you like a weight upon your chest. There's a beautiful future coming for you if you'll make room for it by releasing that which no longer serves you. This is truly a time to seek your peace and let go and let God handle it. Next card. Wow. Not surprised this came up, but kind of surprised. 8 of Michael. You're not seeing things clearly. You truly aren't. This is the time to, when you release the past and you put your faith and trust in God, that it'll set you free. It takes the weight off your shoulders. It takes the burden out of your heart. It gives your chest room to breathe again. It lets your soul start to shine. You're not seeing things clearly. This is the time to make that courageous effort to change. If you constantly tell yourself you can't, you won't. But if you constantly tell yourself, yes, I can, I'll get through this. Yes, I can do those baby steps. Yes, I can take that next action. Yes, I can celebrate the fact that I have another life to live, another day to live, a beautiful life to live is what I meant to say. Then you can make those steps. Michael's behind you. All of your angels, your loved ones, your support mechanism stands behind you, nudging you forward to take control of your present moment and also your future. Next card, another major arcana. Remember to stand up for what you believe in. Do so with love and with discernment. Do not fight to be right. That's what I keep seeing on social media. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has to put their 2 cents in worth. Everybody thinks they're wrong and everybody else is wrong. I mean, that they're right and everybody else is wrong. You can truly stand up for justice and equality and come from a place of centered balance. The scales of justice need to be balanced. The rulings will be made in your favor if you'll allow it to be. This is not a time to give up. This is not a time to quit. This is not a time to let your frustrations take over. This is a time to remain strong, peaceful, steadfast, and to see things truly, clearly for what they are. The last card. Beautiful. Here comes 7 of Ariel. Take that breath. Have patience. All of the work that you've done this last few weeks, last few months, last year, is leading you to the point now of where you want to be and where you should be. You need to review your progress. I highly recommend, if you're making changes in your life, write down your stepping stones, write down your ladder on see how far you've come. Take a look at the changes that you have made rather than dwelling on, but I want to be over there. Focus on the present. Look back at the past and go, okay, I did that. Yep, got that accomplished. Next, yep, did that, got that accomplished. Look at all the things that you've done and where you've come and how far you've grown and evolved and changed. And know that your future from all of this work is really going to be much brighter. It is literally, I love this imagery because it's, the gardener planting flowers, and look at it, it just goes on endlessly. And that's when it's coming up time now to reap the reward of all of this. Beautiful, looks like quartz crystals to me on this staff. And gaining that strength, the energy from the universe, pulling it down into the staff. And it's down and grounded into Mother Earth as well. This is the time to start making new plans as everything else starts to come to fruition. It's like, okay, a good example, good analogy, thank you. It's like crafting a hand crocheted blanket, and it's taken you months to keep going and making it and getting it to the size you want and sewing all the little threads and putting the edge border around it. And you wanted to do this as a gift for an upcoming grandchild, whatever, for a beautiful baby that's about to be born. And the day comes when that child is born and brought home from the hospital, and you take this beautiful, wonderful set that you've made and you hand it over to the mother, who appreciates it, who will treasure it as an heirloom, and will never forget the person that made it for that new child. That's that kind of harvest that I'm talking about. The beauty, the love, the sharing, and the effort that you put into that to make it something treasured. And I'm going to close this reading and say, if you'd like a personal reading from me, please visit my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page. You'll find several things on sale. And if you purchase anything from my website, doesn't matter what it is, you will be entered into my June promotion. That does include tickets for my event, by the way. So anything, everybody will get entered in the June promotion. This coming Monday, we will be picking the third winner, and the winners will get from me a free live mediumship reading. And if you are the winner and you don't want to do that, I understand. If you are the winner and you do want to do that, but are humming and hawing about hesitating and showing yourself on camera with me live on my Facebook page, then turn the camera around. I just need to hear your voice, and I'm going to let loved ones talk. That's what that's all about. It's basically like a $75 value for what I'm doing right now, and we're giving away 5 of those. So we're doing 4 for the month of June, and then on July 2nd, that Monday, we'll be picking the 5th winner for all the purchases made in the month of June. So right now it's weekly, and then July 2nd, we'll put everybody's name back in the hat, so to speak, and we'll pick the 5th winner. Have a beautiful day, a wonderful day, a fantastic Wednesday. Thanks as always for sharing with me and for liking and for allowing my Facebook page to grow and for sharing my YouTube as well. Talk with you soon.